Bracha, I would like to wish you well. Hashem bless you. And today I would like to tell you a beautiful story about dogs. You know that the dogs, they can see what we don't see. For instance, they can see the angel of death, the Malach HaMavet. Yes, they have a big throat. You know, the dogs have a good quality. If you give them to eat, if you do them a favor, they will never forget it. They'll be nice to you. And Hashem, He give a reward to the dogs for being good to the Jews in Egypt. When the Jews left Egypt with all the stuff belonging to the Egyptian that they took from their houses, the dogs, they did not scream and shouted. Usually when you have a villa, a house, and there a dog, if somebody tried to enter the house, the dogs would jump at him. And here the dogs, they were quiet. And Hashem gave them the reward. Hashem told us in the Torah, because the dogs were good to you, so give them food. Give them anything that is tarif, give it to them. Of course, my friend, you have to know that we are not allowed to have dogs in the house. But anyway, to tell you the quality of a dog, how it's important, is our rabbi said that if Hashem would not give us the Torah, we can learn good qualities from animals. And one of the good qualities is to do good things to somebody. Hakarat hatov, to recognize when somebody do a favor to you, you have always to recognize the favor that he did with you. So, you can learn that from the dog. The dog, when you do him a favor, so he will give his life for you. And something that we learn from this, how much we have to appreciate all what Hashem does with us. If a dog can recognize what you do for him, how much we have to recognize what Hashem does with us. Let's learn that from a dog. But I had an unusual story with one dog. I cannot explain well this. When I was in Kiev, in Ukraine, I was a sandak by a man that he was 80 years old. I was a sandak. He did not, when the communists were in Ukraine, he did not do the Brit Milah. And Baruch Hashem, I was lucky to be the sandak of this man. And from there we went to Uman. And there in Uman, you know, Uman, it's Rav Nachman Breslev is buried there. And there you read the 10 Tehillim, you know. There is the small 10 Tehillim that Rav Nachman that he wrote, that it's good for people to read it. Tikkun Klali, you know, the Tikkun Klali, to repair bad thoughts, you know, things of no good. And when we arrived there was a dog. We were 30 people, and that dog, he looked at me, and he came toward me like to bite me. And the people that they were around me, they wanted to throw him out. I told him, no, let him come. And he came, and he stand up by me, and he looked at me, and he crossed the street, then a motorbike came, and he hit him. It was a funny story. But there is nothing funny. I'm sure that man he had a neshama, reincarnation. We know what it is, Gilgul. And he came to Oman, because Oman is the place where people repair all those kind of sin of women. And he went, and the dog was there. And that morning I was Sandak, Ilya Navi. I was a Sandak. So he just came toward me, just to tell me, it's like a message. Well, now that I repair my all my sin, well, I have already nothing left to do. I can go back. And then when he crossed, it was 8. So I said Shema Israel for him. My friend, may Hashem give you bracha v'atzlacha, b'riut. Don't forget one thing. Say always thank you to Hashem. Learn from the dog how much we have to say thank you to Hashem for all what He does with us. Thank you.